so as the story of Vic Mignogna and the sexual allegations against him continue, I actually reached out to a content creator on Twitter, named Jordan Eshelman. Now, Jordan Eshelman has been extremely helpful in doing some really deep digging and getting a lot of information about the hypocrisy of these voice actors. First of all, though, I want to show off a victory that we actually had. Again, by the way, what I was implying in my thumbnail of my last video when I said and the victory against Kickvic, what I was implying was the first victory, at least on my end, because when I was coming up with the thumbnail name, I was thinking about medieval times, and back in medieval times, there were when countries would go to war, like let's say that France took the English capital, and England had to win it all back. Well, they wouldn't just go straight for the capital. What they would do is they would take cities little by little, and then eventually they would deliver the knockout punch to the French rulers of the capital itself, and so they would win all of that land back, but eventually. And so what I was implying in my thumbnail was that we won this one little battle, but it's the first of many, that we're going to win. If these guys, and the court case, in my opinion, is really going to be the knockout punch to all of these guys. Of course, if you enjoy anime and you support Vic Mignogna and you stand with him, go on ahead and smash that subscribe button, and I'm gonna try to keep you guys up to date as much as possible about this situation. I might not be able to cover everything, but all I can really do is my best. That's all I can really do. So anyway, let's get into this video proper. So, like I said, first of all, like I mentioned before, the victory here. So, this is from Jamie Marchi, and she's effectively given up. Fighting this. And so, I'm not going to read this entire thread, but let's go on ahead and just, scroll down here. Okay, so, as for me, after dealing/retelling my story hundreds of times, I've said all I can. At this point, it's up to each individual to decide what they believe. There's too much good in my life to spend any more time trying to change minds. I do not want fighting the dark recesses of the internet to be at the top of my resume. Well, I'm sorry, Jamie, but unfortunately it already is. I mean, you flat out threatened a man's, private parts. you threatened to have, well, I can't exactly find, I tried looking for the tweet before setting up this video and I couldn't find it. I guess she must have deleted it, but someone must have it archived somewhere. So basically, essentially what happened was, this was back when they were still kicking Vic while he was down. And, before his legal firm had been established as a part of this issue. And so, someone essentially asked, Jamie, come on, you're kicking him while he's down, you've already made your point, he's already gone, what more do you want, his head? And so, Jamie essentially said, yes, I want his head, I want his man parts, and essentially asked for them to be served on a plate tour. Which is extremely graphic. It is extremely graphic, and that is a full-on threat right there. So, like I mentioned in my last update video, she is the most likely one to get sued or even fired, in this case, just for that threat alone. So yeah. So anyway. Most importantly, I do not want any more fans, supporters, and friends, newfound and otherwise, to continue suffering from me. I will spend no more time engaging the trolls. That's what we are, is it? We're trolls? Really? The malicious and the chaotic evil. I have officially given it up for Lent. Yeah, we'll see how long this lasts. Your colleague Monica said something similar, and she's, as far as I know, she's still on Twitter blasting people for supporting Vic. So, yeah. And not only that, but Twitter itself has actually been censoring, Vic supporters as well, which is very, bad in my opinion. So, yeah. I encourage you to do the same. Let blocking be a blessing. So that's her defense, right? She's just gonna go to blocking? Wow, that's, seriously? Whatever happened to having a civilized discussion? I guess that ended years ago. But anyway, so on to the real crux of the piece with Jordan. So first of all, I asked him for his permission to share this with him. With you guys, and he gave me his blessing. So thank you, Jordan, if you're watching this video. You're doing a wonderful job, man. Keep it up. Really impressive work that you're doing. And stuff like that. So yeah, I look forward to what you uncover in the future and sharing it with these guys. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to my latest thread. We shall review all of the red flags and see just how truthful #Monica Rial and should we really trust her. These are #the lies of Rial. Very creative title, by the way, there, Jordan. So anyway, let's start at the beginning. Before she took her merry little time with her story and she made threats of Homeland Security. Well, Monica, Homeland Security does this. Let's just go ahead and follow this link here. And this, yeah. All right. So, apparently U.S. federal government. Its stated missions involve anti-terrorism, border security, immigration and customs, cybersecurity, and disaster prevention and management. So yeah, Homeland doesn't really do any of these things. I mean, the closest thing they do is cybersecurity, but even then, I'm pretty sure they deal with cyber terrorism or something along those lines. And we're the furthest thing from terrorists that you can get. I mean, we're literally just asking questions and giving you constructive feedback about your opinion on the matter and stuff like that. So yeah, right away this whole argument's just been torn down. So anyway. After that, she claims she was dealing with a special unit that dealt with, and I'm not kidding, cyber crimes. Again, girl, you don't get it. And to anyone who thinks I can't catch anyone, I can't catch everyone, I'm working with a division of law enforcement who deals with cyber crimes. So yes, I can. They messed with the wrong lady. Well, lady, you messed with the wrong man. You messed with the wrong man. And now it's coming back to bite you in the butt. Oh dang, that's serious. Now onward to her story, I have color-coded every piece to separate them. As you can see, there is a lot to talk about. Shall we begin? So, I tried reading this out earlier because initially what happened was I tried setting up this video and the video file ended up being corrupted, so I'm doing this again. So I'm not going to read this whole thing, but I am going to read the color-coded parts. So anyway, the studios slowly began to stop working with him. The studios slowly began to stop working with him. If that's the case, then why did he have so many voice acting credits between 2017 and 2018? That makes no sense. Whenever he saw me, he would take a fistful of my hair, pull my head back, and either whisper so closely to my ear that his lips were touching or kiss my head, my cheek/neck. This was usually done in front of fans or colleagues. So, okay, back it up. So, you're saying that... Okay, so I'm assuming that these are happening in conventions, as mentioned below, as well as, the whole fans thing. So, let me get this straight. So, you're saying that all of these things are happening at conventions where thousands of anime fans come to support their favorite actors. They take pictures with them, they get videos of their panels, they do all of this stuff. And you're saying that in the 15 years that you've supposedly known about this, that nobody got a picture? Or a video? You're delusional. I'm sorry, but you're delusional at this point. Ooh, it gets even better. In the mid-2000s, we were at a convention together and he grabbed me and kissed me in his hotel room. Because he asked me to watch a video and I trusted him because he was my friend. Not only that, but he was dating my friend Michelle, and I had been flirting with my soon-to-be boyfriend at the convention all weekend. After that experience, I distanced myself from him. Keep that in mind. Distanced myself from him, and unfortunately, Michelle as well. And then, but yeah, so, let's see what else Jordan has to say on this. First off, the studios slowly stopped working with him. Girl, he continued to work at Funimation and Viz Media, another dubbing company, and Aniplex, not really sure what that is. Plus, still voiced in video games. How is it they stopped working with him? Thank you, Jordan, thank you. Next, as you have all seen before, and as Nick Rikita pointed out, the hair-pulling bit was the same as Jamie Marchi's and Jesse Pridemore. Plus, has anyone really seen him do it in public? The answer, no. Fingers in my hair, put his hand on the base of my skull, made a fist. Yeah, this is extremely similar to Monica's. So this is either Jamie Marchi's statement or Jesse Pridemore. I don't exactly know which one, but either way, it's strikingly similar. Next, here's the first flaw. She said in the mid-2000s it happened to her, but in a private conversation with me and Gizmodo, she said 2007. Now, why is it I get a date and Twitter doesn't? Also, 2007 is late 2000s. That's two flaws. So once again, I'm just gonna be reading the colored points here. I was assaulted in 2007. A voice, and then this is a Q&A with Vic himself, so I am going to be reading all of this. Well, just all of Vic's responses, not, as far as this goes, I'm only going to be reading the colored points again. So anyway, at a con in 2007, asked your friend to dinner, show her a video. It's two of you were watching the video. She remembered you grabbing her by the arms and kissing her aggressively, including putting your tongue into her mouth, and you got on top of her. Do you recall this event? No. Did you kiss this woman without her consent? No. Did you guide her to your bed to the point where she fell down onto it? No. Did you then climb on top of her? No. I have never forced myself on anyone. Any and all encounters I've ever had have been 100% consensual. So yeah, Vic's responses blow your argument right out of the water there, Monica. I'm sorry. Gotta do better than that, if you're hoping for anything. Next, she simply said he grabbed and kissed her, but whoopsie-daisy, she quickly responded with French kissed me. You know, tongue in mouth, like a certain tongue in ear story. Let's check these out. French kissed me, and then... people are also saying that this Michelle and Monica are the exact same person. I don't exactly know, because I haven't really seen any tweets from this Michelle, except for this one, so, I can't really verify that myself. But either way, they're strikingly similar. So anyway, furthermore, she said he asked me to watch a video just like another familiar story we all know. Okay, now this is one I'm actually going to be reading out all the way. So anyway, after the play and school year started, Vic started stopping by my summer job. How coincidental that he happened to know exactly where you worked. How coincidental. Then one afternoon, while I was out for a bike ride, he pulled over and told me he really wanted me to see a new worship video he'd been working on. Again, very coincidental that he happened to find you of all people while you were out on a bike ride. That's an extreme level of luck there. He asked me to follow him to his house. I did. Next, she claimed that he was dating her friend Michelle Specht, as in she knew Michelle before they met. Unfortunately, Vic met Michelle in LA. They look cute together. Oh my gosh. So anyway, Michelle went to Bang Zoom Entertainment panel at the Anime Expo convention in Los Angeles. When Vic started his speech, he captivated the lady as she fell for him. Aww. Also, she said she was flirting with her soon-to-be boyfriend, whom during that time was, very shortly, Chris Patton. Well, as we all know, AWA was the only con him, her, and Vic attended, and Patton cancelled. So, we've got Vic's name here, Monica's here, and Chris Patton's here, so he was supposed to attend this convention in 2007, but he pulled out of it for whatever reason. So, yeah, so anyway. And then this is just a simple, photo where, all of the voice actors, autograph their characters. Apparently Ed Infometal, from what little I've seen of it, gets really upset whenever someone calls him short, so that's why Vic put this little rant there. I'm taller than this! Afterwards, she says she distanced herself from him. Well, not only did she attend 5 conventions with him, she attended 4 more after that, most notably at A-Kon in 2008. Take a look. Let's watch this. And there she comes down the aisle. And, ooh, oh my gosh, they're hugging. Oh my gosh, Monica, you need to stay away. You need to stay away from this alleged rapist. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so anyway, yeah, this entire video completely fabricates your entire argument, Monica. It completely fabricates it and it tears it apart. What are you thinking? What are you thinking in that head of yours? Afterward, proceeded to attend over 20 more conventions and work on more projects with him, like last year at TrecoCon. So again, this is a photo of, them with a fan. Looks like they're having fun. I go to Pennsylvania to see my friends. That's cool. Next comes the fun part. As we all know, I made a very viral tweet, which you have all seen pinned to my profile. That's loaded with all of Vic's accusers, notably Monica, being all smiles and friends with the man she claimed violated her. I actually have that pinned tweet pulled up here, so... Oh wait, no, hang on. There we go. Sorry. Sorry. So, anyway. Girl, we need to talk. You certainly don't mind being close to him and being all buddy-buddy with him, especially since you claim to know this for 15 years. Let's go through each of these photos. Oh, cool. Looks like Vic won an award for something. That's cool. There they are with a fan. Looks like they're having fun. And then there they all are at a I think that's Sunny Street, and I think that's Ian Sinclair. I don't exactly know. But yeah, so it looks like they're having the time of their lives. So, again, I mean, what Monica's saying and what's actually surfaced are two completely different things. So, yeah. Well, you all saw with your eyes how she responded and what followed. Now tell me, Monica, if you're telling the truth, why did you run and hide from me? I have shown this to her 3 times, but she still hides. Thanks for the tweet. I've screenshot it and sent it to my attorney and law enforcement. I will not be harassed. Have a nice night. Oh my gosh, this tweet quickly turned into an extremely viral meme. Ah, it's amazing. Nothing, and this is Jordan. Nothing is going to happen, Monica. It's not my fault you posed for pics with him, and that's in no way harassment. And then of course, she blocks him outright. So yeah. Now her big mouth fiance Ron says we don't know how PR works? Oh no, Ron, we do. It's looking good for the cameras or the press. But only one picture is a press event, the others are not. He's got a point. Conventions are private events where there is no press or promotional events due to NDAs, and they are optional. You can choose whether or not to go. Monica willingly and voluntarily chose to attend 20 events with Vic and sit next to him. That sure sounds like she's trying to distance himself from her. Oh my gosh, that sounds like she really is. But anyway. Also, Ron, this is a personal photo of Monica and Vic having a Mai Tai. Not sure what that is. Remember, this is the guy who pretty much borderline raped her. Just look how happy they are. Oh my gosh. That drink looks really cool, actually. I might try it sometime. Vic looks he looks more captivated by the drink than he is by the photo. Oh my gosh. But anyway. So here you have it, my friends. She claimed he borderline raped her, distanced herself from him, and yet didn't. Stayed close to him and had a pretty good time with it. If that's not a lie, I don't know what it is. Thanks for joining me tonight. I think it's clear to say #VicMignana is more trustworthy than Monica Rial. I'm still digging up info and will continue to do so. Good night, you've been great. Thank you so much, Jordan, for giving me the opportunity to, for giving me your blessing to use this thread. I really appreciate it, man. And, actually, he has a little bonus for people as well. I actually just came across this before I started this. But anyway, and now a bonus for #The Lies of Rial. Let's pay close attention to her IO9 story as Charlotte. I assure you it's her. And her Twitter story, shall we? Okay, so this is the same statement that this is the same statement that I read out before, so anyway. In 2000s, grabbed me and kissed me in his hotel room. I froze because he asked me to watch a video, blah, 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 of my soon-to-be boyfriend. Okay, let's check this out. The other one. voice actor Charlotte, not her real name, confirmed to IO9 that she shared her story with Funimation for its investigation. She relayed to IO9 her experience, one which Mignogna denied in emailed responses to IO9's questions. Charlotte said that at a con in the late 2000s, she was getting ready to go to dinner with Mignogna and some other con guests and employees. Mignogna asked if they could stop by his room first because he wanted to show her a video, and she agreed. Because both were in relationships, Mignogna with his now ex-fiancée Michelle Specht and Charlotte with her soon-to-be boyfriend, she believed the invitation was platonic. As they watched the video, she says Mignogna grabbed her by the arms and kissed her aggressively, including putting his tongue inside her mouth. She tried to pull away, only to have him pull her back in. She told IO9 she felt scared and frozen, like a board. Then things escalated. Charlotte said Mignogna backed her up to the bed and she fell down, then he got on top of her. Yeah, so these two stories are extremely similar. They are extremely similar, and yeah, so anyway. Oh wow, this actually goes on. First off, I think you meant to put first off. She says mid-2000s. On IO9, she says late, and in a private conversation with me, she says 2007. If it's true that it was in 2007, why didn't you say it on Twitter? That's an interesting question there, Monica. Also, she says soon-to-be boyfriend on Twitter. On IO9, she says at the time boyfriend. Whoa, did you not have a boyfriend at the time, Monica? And lastly, she adds something new to the story. He threw me to the bed and got on top of me. That certainly is new, Monica, but again, if it's really the truth, why oh why did you not tell it in your Twitter story? Pretty much. And then on top of that, here's the major thing. Let me turn the display capture off here. Whoops. And then, here's the major thing. Okay. If these things were true, why on earth did they not go to the police? Why? Why didn't they go to the police? If these things were true, and if Vic was actually doing these things, why didn't you go to the police? Why? If these oh my gosh. If anything, bringing it to Twitter just fabricates this even more. Because you guys work for Funimation. Now, I've heard that some of these guys are licensed are freelance contractors, but that's still missing the point. Funimation evidently did an internal investigation, which they found inconclusive, and yet they still found it necessary to fire him. Now, I'm willing to bet you that one of the voice actors had a hand in the investigation, and thus it was biased, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the matter. But again, I mean, that's just I guess I'll just end that opinion here. But that's just my 2 cents on the matter. Again, I just wanted to share with you guys that that minor victory that we had, with Jamie Marchi effectively backing down from all of this, because like I said, she is the most likely candidate to be sued and even fired for what she said on Twitter, and stuff like that, and stuff. So as well as that thread that Jordan gave me his blessing to share with you guys. So anyway, Jordan, once again, if you're watching this video, keep up the great work, man. You're doing an amazing job. And I can't wait to read what other stuff you dig up on these guys. I hope I can get your blessing in the future to share them with the people on my channel. So but yeah, so I'll be linking the same channels that I did in the last video, with a couple of new additions. Nick Rakita as well as Super Saiyan Paul. I don't know why I completely forgot to put their links in the description of that video. But I will this time. You have my word, guys. You have my word. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, if you support Vic Mignogna and you stand with Vic, and you want to be kept up to date on all of this, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like and comment below, all that fun stuff. Go check out the other guys as well that are below. Show them some love. Tell them Mark or Dragonfist900 sent you. And yeah, I'd like to end with a little message to Vic himself if he's actually watching this. Rest assured that I'm praying for you, man. I'm praying that God would deliver you from this, that He would give you victory, and that you know, this whole thing would just be resolved, and that He would comfort you and your family during this troubling time, and stuff like that. So, Vic, if you're watching this, stay strong and know that you have my support as well as thousands of others, 100%. All right. Anyway, thank you guys so much once again for watching. God bless, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.